Hey yo, how's it going everyone, and welcome back to our Minecraft Survival World. We're on episode 10 here. Yeah, double digits. Alright, so, last episode we ended off with that slime farm, which is way... where is it? Here, down here. To get the slime for the tunnel bore, to get diamonds, so that we could get the oh, they're not in here. Armor trims. Yeah, so we can make all the armor trims and put it on all our armor and all that. That was actually quite a long time ago. Probably another month close to now. I recorded a bunch of videos and then had them on a schedule backed up ready to go. Because I knew I was going to get very busy for a couple of months and then wouldn't be able to record anything. And I started before all that. Anyway, so that's all over now. It is now summer. School is out, so I have more time. And I promptly did not play any Minecraft. After I recorded that last little outro bit, which was really terrible. I was just trying to get it done really quick before I had to leave, so I could get the video rendering while I was gone. But yeah, I tried working on the tunnel bore in creative, and I found a few schematics, and I tried copying a design. I really don't want to do it. It too much, too complicated. I'm not a redstone person. I don't like it. TNT, every time when I tried to recreate it by building it by hand, the TNT would always explode no matter what I did. No. So we're gonna just come back to that later. We're gonna take a break. I want to do some building. I need to do some building. So I spent a little bit of time over the last couple of days working on a new building. We got the box here for it, and we're gonna build it over here. And I decided to get back into the flow of working on this world again after many months away. But just building a few bridges? No, bushes around the edge of this here. And I definitely need to do grass and ferns and all that. I feel like there needs to be something else here to make this look like a more densely forested, not forested, but like overgrown. That's more the word, overgrown grass. It's not been kept up very much, it's kind of we just let it grow. And it just kind of overtook the area. I don't really know, but it looks too clean, and I'm sure the grass will help that a lot. So we'll have to do that as well. But this building, it's finally time for me to build something to store all the librarian villagers that I've been keeping over here. So many villagers. They're probably dying of entity cramming in here. I've been on this world for so many hours now. When a new one comes in, it probably just dies due to entity cramming. We have so many villagers here, and I've been meaning to make a place for the librarian so that I can move on to the other villager type, so that I can get even more emeralds and more XP and all that fun stuff, and trade for more blocks, and but the stonemasons and the whatever else there is, I don't even remember anymore. I built it up, and we're going to build it right over here. I was kind of planning out stuff. I would like to have like a gazebo type thing, like here or something. Oh, yeah, free cam. There we go. A gazebo or something, like on the edge of the little pond. I think that could look nice. And then we want to have a nice pathway going around to the building. Anyway, I haven't even gathered the resources for it, which I didn't even think about until just right now. So we're going to go gather the resources for this build, and then we're going to hop into a time lapse, and we're going to build it. Okay, so there we have it. I guess it's a church. I don't really know. I haven't even set up my hotbar yet. I guess, yeah, this is technically, I guess it would be a church building. It looks like a church. Interior, not much, too much going on. It's a place to store the librarian villagers. I don't think I'd be coming in here that often after I, get my extra shulker boxes of gear set up, so there doesn't need to be too much going on, and it needs to be open so that I can easily access everything. But yeah, there's enough spots, I believe, for one, every single book in the game, I think. I think I mathed it so it would work. And then I went ahead and filled out this pathway to go all the way up here. And then made a little gazebo that I think I mentioned in the last clip. Pretty sure I did. I don't know if the quartz really fits the theme of the rest of what's going on here. But I don't know. I just decided to make it out of quartz. I thought it would look cool. I'm not totally sure about it. I need to fill in the rest of this area and get the rest of the area looking nice before I know. But I think overall the shape of it is nice. It's a very small scale, so it can't get a crazy amount of detail in the roof. I mean, it looks good. I like it. Might change out the blocks, but I don't know what else I would change it out to. So for now, we're leaving it. And my plan for the rest of the area, maybe have this pathway come up to the gazebo, or maybe just have like a looser, like this kind of dirt pathway that goes to the gazebo in a couple different spots. And then I want to add a big tree or two big trees here, maybe spruce, maybe something else totally different, maybe something like that tree over there, but bigger, and it like hangs out over the pathway. And then I want this pathway to sort of branch off here and continue running this way and go further over there to more stuff over there. And then fill in this area here with more bushes and maybe like a rows of too tall like rose bushes or some sort of like flower in like rows, as though it's like a planted field of flowers. I think that could look awesome. Maybe some pathways going somewhere around here to get down to the beach, and then replace the edge of this with some sand for a beach. But I haven't actually thought about that really very much at all until just now, so we'll have to come back and decide on that later. Anyway, I brought out the shulker boxes to get the path going, and I need more stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to work on first probably moving the librarian villagers that are in there in here, and getting a sign up like above each of the slots where they could go, because it's like a half slab. Putting a sign here that says, you know, what each librarian book, what villager is selling what book. There we go. That's how the words. And then we'll decorate up this area. We'll probably start on this side, decorate up this area, make it look nice, come back, check in, and then build up a tree on that side. Anyway, watch me do it all out of order and do it completely backwards. Who knows what's gonna happen? Let's just go do it. I'm gonna stop rambling. Okay, well, I kind of did things in order. I went ahead and bushes, and then I went ahead and villagers. Yeah, so we have pretty much every single one of them in here with the trade already locked in, as you can see, except for Bane of Arthropods. This is the last guy. This was the last book to be gotten by the random, and I'm never going to use it, so I just brought the villager in here, and I'll just keep coming back in here every now and then, and just seeing if he happens to have it, because I broke with this guy like probably 10-15 minutes, and I got Bane of Arthropods 4 like 2 or 3 times, and I almost took it, and I was like, nah, we just go for the 5. And actually, let's find out. Oh, hello, particles. Let's find out how many times I've broken the lectern. What is that? 2,200. Okay, so almost 2,300 times. Anyway, what is this? Air? I've used air 659 times. What does that mean? On both levels, every single villager is in here. They all have the trades locked in. We're all good to go, except. So when I was planning this, I put Swift Sneak in here. I forgot you cannot get this from villagers, so I just put a couple of a chest and a barrel in here. We'll put my Swift Sneak books in here, and I just threw in some emeralds and books and stuff so I could, you know, lock in this guy whenever he decides to give me the trade that I need. It takes forever to get the thingy for some reason. Anyway, upstairs. Yeah, both completely full of everything. I kind of kept it relatively organized. Like down here, we got all the bow enchantments, and then we get into the sword enchantments, and then we got all the trident and fishing rod, so sea aquatic enchantments, and then we got crossbow enchantments, and then down here we got the standardized enchantments that you'll use for everything. Well, and tools. Standardized enchantments for everything, and then we got the armor enchantments over here, and one right there, And I decided to use these bamboo signs because all the other signs are wood, are the actual regular wood texture, and it matched the wood texture of the stairs. And I feel like a darker color would have been better, but I don't know. I needed the different texture, and it does look pretty good. I'm thinking I want to add some glow ink to this to make them pop out a bit more. Maybe dye them, but I think they look fine black, but probably definitely glow squid ink. Anyway, and then we came out here, and we got the bushes and some flowers and the gazebo. Yeah, I went ahead and filled this in with some different type of flowers. Not the rose bush. Rose bushes are gonna go over there. But I felt like the flowers here, it helped to tie in the gazebo, because the gazebo is like super white compared to nothing else is the quartz. I'm not using quartz anywhere else. So I thought the white flowers kind of tied it in a bit nicer into the rest of the thing. And then while I was doing that, I went around and placed a bunch of the, what are these, dandelions? Yeah, dandelions around the whole area. So now there's some extra pops of color pretty much around the entire thing. I also added some around the fields here that oh yeah, because I had used them in the hay farm. So hay farm, wheat field, same thing. Anyway, so now we got all the yellow dandelions everywhere. We still have this chest here because I'm storing all of my resources for building these trees in them for now, because I still don't know how many I want to build. I also changed out the gazebo roof for smooth quartz because I felt like the regular quartz, like with all the lines in between each of the blocks, it was kind of a bit busy. And I think the smooth quartz looks a little nicer for that. I do wish I could have the quartz pillar there, but it's only a slab, so it's fine. Now for the rose bush rows, I have all the thingies I need. I'm going to do a mixture of rose bushes and poppies, kind of like this. Or oh yeah, also some of them are yellow, which is interesting. Kind of like this, so it looks, you know, maybe I thought the poppies would have gotten the treatment that all the other flowers did, where sometimes there's multiple, but I guess not. Anyway, you know, some rose bushes, some poppies look like some, you know, less have been grown and all of that. And I was trying to decide which way I should put them, and I don't know, because I feel like if you're walking down the pathway here and you're looking to the left and you see rows of rose bushes, I feel like it's going to make more sense if the rows are going like this, because you're walking down the path and you can actually see the rows and all that of them. But from above, I feel like since it's going to be like going maybe to here, and it's kind of rectangular area this way, I feel like it would make more sense to do them this way, like this. But then if you walk in there, it's just going to be like a solid wall of red, instead of, actually being able to see the rows of them. So I'm not really sure which way they should go. I guess I could just place a few of them down, because I need to texture the ground underneath before I actually finalize the placement. So I guess I could just place a few down, do both ways, and just see what looks better. And then also, since there's this kind of divot here, that's a little bit steeper here that goes in, I thought this would be a good place for another tree as well. And I was trying to decide, I don't know if it should be another spruce tree, or if we should do another tree like that, but bigger, because I kind of wanted to do one of those trees over here instead of the spruce tree, and kind of have it hanging, the stump of it be here, and kind of have it hanging out over the pathway here, because I already said the pathway should continue down this way. So I'm thinking maybe it should be the hanging tree, and then we can make it hang over the field of the rose bushes and stuff. And then we can tie it into this area. We gotta put some grass and stuff like I did over there. I have yet to do that. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna do is try out the rose bush rows thingies in both directions, and then we'll come back when I got some work done on the field here. Okay, and the rows of rose bushes are done. Rows of yeah. I also built a tree, but we'll get back to that in a second. So I decided to do the rows this way, because I tested it going this way from walking from the path here. It was too much, way too much, just wall of red. And you can actually see the rows going this way, so it looks a lot better. And from the top, it kind of just all turns green anyway, so it, doesn't affect that much. And it still looks pretty good going that way. So, the rows of them mixed in with the poppies, and then some little bit of pathways in between each row. We got 4 rows of them, because that's how many I could fit. Yeah. I decided against doing the tree. Maybe I'll come back, but I don't know. It kind of disrupts the rows of these. So I'll probably just continue these trees out further this way and go around to here and kind of block that off a little bit. Anyway, let's get to the tree, because this is all pretty much taken care of. I might extend the rows a little bit further. Maybe to the edge or a little bit past. I have not filled in grass there, so ignore those. The tree. I have not put leaves on it. It's very brown right now, but I do plan on putting leaves on it, but I just figured I'd build the tree first and then do the leaves later, because maybe I liked it without the leaves, but I do not. It's way too much brown next to the exact same color as the house. So we put leaves on it. It hangs out, doesn't go very much out on this side, goes a lot further out on this side. Definitely an improvement over that other tree over there. I'm learning how to make trees a little more now, so I like the look of this a lot better. Of course, the spruce doesn't match perfectly, but it matched close enough, and I tried to implement some spruce planks here and there throughout the tree as well to help it. And yeah, I just kind of went crazy and started building stuff off and adding all these extra things. I think it looks pretty good. I gotta put leaves on it, maybe put some more, definitely put some more bushes on the ground surrounding it and all that that we gotta do. And that's what we're gonna do next. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into putting leaves on this tree, and we'll see where we go from there. All right, and the tree now has leaves on it. And I've also added in all the bushes and plants and other stuff on the ground all around it. So now this whole area is looking nice and complete. For the leaves on the tree, just like building the actual tree, I just kind of went crazy and placed them in random places everywhere. No real, like, rules or anything, I guess, besides just trying to leave as many air gaps as possible and putting more on the top than I did on the bottom. In general, and I think I hit a torch. Yeah, I hit a torch right there because a couple of these blocks without the leaves, they could spawn mobs. So I hid one in the tree. I don't know how noticeable. Well, it's not really noticeable at all during the day. I don't know how noticeable it will be during the night, but it's fine. I think the tree looks pretty good. It could probably use with maybe a little bit more leaves. Maybe, I don't know. I think it looks okay. I think it looks fine. Maybe I'll come back and add something here and there later if I think it needs something, but I think it looks good enough. I'm happy with it. So we're sticking with it. And I just went ahead and made bushes. These bushes go just circle the tree, because I don't know what exactly I should do in this area. And the pathway, I don't want to continue it this way, but I don't know if I want to have it branch off more down that way or keep going this, well, like to another small building here. So I just closed it off for now, and then we can all come back and change anything that we need to later on. Also, I'm no longer using the shield in the offhand. I don't really need it. It takes up enough of the screen, even with the lower shield resource pack thing, that I might as well just not use it. I don't need it when I'm just building around here. So we'll take it off, and it opens up a bit more of the screen. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this whole area turned out. Now, I know this was a bit of a shorter episode, but we still got a ton of work done. If we look here at the map, I mean, pretty much this whole area had nothing in it before today. So quite a bit of work done, which is awesome. And that is going to be the end of this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. But we'll go ahead and end the episode off with a nice shader walkthrough of everything I've built so far. So remember to like and subscribe and all that fun YouTube stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.